People in the West, like this gentleman, they don't understand that the real reason to hate Jews is a religious reason. A religious reason that stems from a radical extremist ideology and interpretation that we need Muslim scholars to say it is wrong and we need to move past it. But we don't have these encouraged or these courageous voices yet, unfortunately. So this is why I decided to break the cycle. Back to October 7, when October 7 happened, I said, I have to speak up. I have to speak up against Hamas, and I have to speak up against what they've done. Because Hamas on October 7th, they did not break into Israel to kidnap 3-4 soldiers and release 400 Palestinian soldiers as they did in 2011 with Gilad Shalit deal. No, they went to a music festival. They killed Israelis who celebrated life. They went to kibbutzim, the settlements in the south. I went to Be'eri and I saw the horrors of what Hamas terrorists did. So when those in the West say, let's stop this ugly war, I would say absolutely. But this war cannot stop if Hamas's evil is not removed. And by the way, if it's not removed, it will come after you. Here in Europe, in London, in Montreal, in Canada, in the US, and also after us, the moderate Arab states as well. Israel is not fighting on its behalf. Israel is fighting on behalf of humanity. But why did October 7 really happen? It happened because there was a shift for peace in the region. The Abraham Accords. The peace agreement that I defend with all my soul, with my heart, with my mind, because I've seen how it was built from the grounds up. The peace agreement between Israel and 4 Arab states, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, where I come from, Bahrain, Morocco, and hopefully Sudan on and off because of the troubles that were made in Sudan. And I saw the benefits of the Abraham Accords. You know what distinguishes the Abraham Accords from other peace agreements, like the peace agreement with Egypt, with Jordan? That they were really security agreements. They were ceasefire agreements, only government to government level. Even though I applaud my favorite hero of peace, the Egyptian President Anwar Sadat, I believe he was so sincere in making peace with Israel, people to people. Sadat deserves to be honored as a true hero of peace. But the Abraham Accords were people to people. And I saw the fruits of that. You know what I saw the fruits of it? When I see my Saudi relatives, my Saudi cousins, they call me, they say, Loay, I want to tell you one thing. I'm going to Dubai this Friday. I'm going to have a Shabbat dinner with a Jewish Israeli family. Because of your videos, I am so open to have more Jewish friends. And by the way, one of my cousins, Fahad, recorded himself saying this and he published it. I said, Fahad, please do not. I tell you why. Because you need to have great courage to stand against the hate of the comments of everything. He said, Loay, I'm past that. I also defeated hate. I thought I was the only one who defeated hate in the Middle East. It seems that I'm not the only one. There are many. There is another Loay, who is a Swedish Yemeni. There is Rawan Usman. There are other peace activists, Amjad Taha from the UAE. There are so many courageous voices. We are a growing minority, but we are getting there. We put our heads above the parapet, but we are getting there. This is why I intentionally wore my traditional clothes today, because I wanted to tell you this is the traditional Arab clothes that I'm so proud of. I'm so proud of being an Arab. I'm so proud also of being a Muslim. But we are the voices of peace. We are not the majority. I can agree with that. But we are getting there. Many movements in history started with a minority, but they became the majority one day. And we see that the only way forward is having a prosperity in a prosperous Middle East, a thriving Middle East. Look at yourself with what Trump did in the past 2 days or 3 days or a week when he came to the Gulf. What were the agreements based upon? AI, high-tech cybersecurity. The UAE reached Mars and it's concerned about reaching other planets. The UAE is concerned about artificial intelligence. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, he is so interested in moving the country to the next level with AI, high tech. He wants to make his nation worry more about who's building more chipsets than the other, Saudi Arabia or the UAE. Not wars, not conflicts, not anarchies. This is the new Middle East. There are two Middle Easts. The Middle East of Saudi, UAE and moderate Arab states, and the Middle East that is, thank God, is being collapsed right now, which is called the axis of resistance. Iran, Houthis, Hezbollah, and those who did not bring prosperity to their own people. Those who do not wish to, those who don't really care for the lives of their people. They are just considering their own people's losses, tactical losses. They don't care about their people. When I went to Israel for the first time, I was welcomed by a missile from the Houthis. As soon as I landed, everyone went to the shelter. I was welcomed with a missile. But you know what I noticed? That when the Israelis go to the shelter, they keep jokes and they keep fun and they amuse themselves inside the shelter. 10 minutes later, they go out, they celebrate life as nothing happened. And I said to myself, death worshippers cannot defeat people who celebrate life.